College Station. I'm Grace Hollowell, and today I'm joined by Louis Perez, the Recreation Manager over at our Parks and Recreation Department. Hi, Louis.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. We have some fun things to talk about today. The I Heart America celebration is back and coming up here soon, and we're kind of going to go over, you guys encompass so much and do so many things for our city here, and especially at Wolf Pen Creek. It's such a great asset to our Parks Department. So we're going to cover quite a few things today, an exciting episode, but let's kind of kick things off. We were talking a little bit before we started here. You've been here at the city for a while now, correct?
Correct. It's been, I believe, 3.5 years.
Yeah, that's similar to me. So we're kind of past that point of being newbies. We're settling in here, but you have just recently started a new role.
Correct. I used to be the recreation supervisor for special events, and now I'm the recreation manager, so overseeing my past role and other supervisors in the Parks Department.
So what sort of changes have you noticed during your time here?
Folks want to be outdoors more and more, and I think obviously a couple years ago we had the pandemic, and so it's growing as folks want to get out and do more in parks, do more outdoors.
Yes, being outdoors, it can be challenging where we live here in Texas with the heat and stuff, but the Parks Department offers so many different activities, and there's several different facilities that y'all have that even when it is hot, there's ways to keep cool and be outside at the same time.
Correct. We have community centers, aquatics. We have a lot going on indoors as well, and then obviously outdoors.
What is one thing that you wish that more people knew about what it is that you do or our Parks Department in general?
I think I wish they knew how many programs and events and camps we have going on. So there's always something to do. Obviously, we're in the middle of summer, so we have a lot of camps going on. We have camp going on at Lick Creek, and we have a camp going on at Lincoln Recreation Center. But we just have so much going on year-round, whether it's aquatic, whether it's taekwondo, whether it's special events and concerts and festivals. There's just a plethora of things.
Yes, there's always something going on, and I feel like we know that because we're in it every day. But for the people that might not know or might not know where to find out what's going on, where can people find out that information?
The best place to find out would be cstx.gov/parks, or go to the city's Facebook page as we post things from parks as well.
Yes, and you can always stop into our parks facilities as well, right?
Absolutely, and we have pamphlets and our booklet and Recreation Connection guide to help you find out what's going on.
Yes, let's talk about the Recreation Connection Guide. It was formerly our Parks Guide, which we've put out for years, stopped for a little bit, but brought it back. What does that document entail for people?
So it comes out, right now we're doing it twice a year, so 6 months, and it has all the activities, programs, whether it's something you have to register for or not, and community centers, times, locations of all park activities.
And it's available in a hard copy or online.
Correct.
Yes, which is very helpful. I know I scan through the online version. If I have a free weekend and I'm looking for something to do, I'll flip through, and definitely check out the website as well. What is something that makes you so passionate about parks and these special events that the city holds?
I think in all, it's putting in all this hard work, right? It takes a lot to have all these events and programs, but seeing the community enjoy it, it really is worth it.
Yes, that is definitely a lot that goes into it. It's not just a snap of your fingers and the event happens. There's a lot of moving pieces that the people might not see. So what are some things that would surprise people that go into planning events?
I think the length of time that goes into planning events, putting together, whether it's times, locations, staffing needs, contracts, and then marketing the events or programs.
And there's a lot that goes into it that happens behind the scenes that people don't necessarily see. But when it comes time to the day of the event, all of that stress is gone. They don't see it, and they just see the fun awesomeness of the event that happens. And it's definitely a big impact on our community having these events. So why are these things so important?
I think it's important to have events that are either low cost or free, right, to the public, so the public can participate in some of these events or classes or programs that are price friendly, I guess you would say, and so the community can get out there and have more activities.
Yes, that is interesting that you mentioned that. I came here in 2021, so around the same time. But there are very big differences between us and a place like San Antonio. I've talked with Brian Prasacek from our Economic Development Department, and we had talked about how College Station is a small town, but we have some of those big city amenities.
Yes, and we're also so close to like Houston, so you get to enjoy a smaller town, and then you're short drive right to a big city if you need to go in town. Yeah.
Yes, and the I Heart America celebration is one of those events that I feel like makes it feel like you're in a bigger city event. There's so much to do and enjoy, especially on a holiday like 4th of July. It's something that people want to be outside and enjoying, the weather. Hopefully we have good weather this year. It should be this year, fingers crossed, and enjoy other people's company and fireworks and food. So to kick things off, before the fireworks and the music of the event, let's kind of rewind a little bit and talk about the inspiration behind starting this event. I know this is the second year that we've done this. So kind of what was the inspiration for starting this event?
We used to have it on a much smaller scale, and people would attend, but I think we wanted to kind of take it to the next level. We wanted to have something kind of in the heart of College Station with a lot of activities kind of drawing folks. And so we kind of just decided to like make it a lot bigger, obviously, than what it had been, right? Include music, include food, include activities. And so we've gotten a really good response from the community.
Yes, and what are some of the aspects that people can expect from this year's event?
So we'll have live music. So we have Infinite Journey. They're very popular in the area, and they've been at our Charlotte concert series. We also have food vendors. We'll have free treats that the Noons Lions Club will be helping with as well, and we'll have games and prizes.
And mentioning Infinite Journey, I know we had some questions on social media. The Starlight Music series has ended for this season, and people were asking why there wasn't a rock band. Well, this is the reason. They're going to be here on July 4th, so they weren't part of the Starlight series, but they're still here rocking out for 4th of July. And a celebration of this size, obviously, like we mentioned, does not happen overnight. So let's kind of talk about a typical day of organizing this event and what goes into that.
So obviously it takes months of preparation,
right,
of finding the right vendors and finding the right sound and lighting and right artists to fit into kind of what we want to design. Day of, it's a very long day, obviously, and so we get there early. We set this up. We have a lot of staff on hand as well as volunteers, and so it's kind of an all-day thing. And then at the end is obviously the fun part where we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor, I guess you can say.
Yes, and it is definitely a busy day with a lot of moving parts. It takes a small army to make this happen. So how many people typically participate in this process?
I would say if you include, the fire department, police department, parks, volunteers, I'd say probably over 80 to 100 people.
Wow, that's surprising to me. I mean, you don't always see them during the event, but they're there behind the scenes and even leading up to the event. And there's a lot of logistics that go into it. So speaking of the logistics, we talked about what people can expect from the event, but where can people park and how can people get there?
So parking is available on Colgate Street, but we also have parking at Post Oak Mall in front of the JCPenney department store. So that parking lot is available and folks can walk over Holloman to get access to the park.
And where is the accessible parking for folks that need that?
The accessible parking will be at the parking lot on Colgate Street.
And I know with Wolf Pen, if you're not familiar with the area, there's the festival site and then there's the park. So these festivities are taking place at the park with the amphitheater.
Correct. The festival site will be closed off as that's where we're launching fireworks from, and the amphitheater is where all the activities will be.
So what can guests expect when they arrive? When does the event start?
Gates open at 7 with activities, and then the music will start at 8 to 9:30 and fireworks at 9:30.
Okay, yes. In Infinite Journey, they are a Journey cover band.
They do a couple other bands, but they are primarily a Journey cover band, correct?
Yes, so that 80s rock, it feels very in spirit with the 4th of July.
A lot of sing-alongs.
Yes, a lot of sing-alongs, a lot of dancing, and getting ready for the fireworks. So what are some safety aspects that people should keep in mind when coming to an event like this?
So I'd say the biggest thing would be hydrate.
Yes.
Obviously, it's hot and it's warm. We kind of move the event a little further into the evening so it wouldn't be so hot. But hydration, wear hats, make sure you bring your chairs so you can sit down and cool off. But primarily hydrating is the big one.
Yes, stay hydrated, sunscreen, definitely keep in mind that it is July in Texas, so that heat will definitely creep up on you. I know it's something that I am still not used to, even being here for almost 4 years. And what are some things additionally that people can bring to help enjoy the celebration?
Lawn chairs are great. The people are welcome to bring coolers. No pets are allowed, unfortunately. No canopies or umbrellas are allowed as well.
So what sort of things we covered? Don't bring canopies or umbrellas. What other things should people not bring?
Glass containers would probably be best. Do not bring any glass, as glass is not permitted in our parks, and no pets unless it's an ADA pet.
And another big aspect of 4th of July, at least in my opinion, is the food. I know every year my family always went all out with hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, Texas barbecue. What sort of food options can people expect, since it is it's past dinner time, but still early in the evening?
So we'll have Big Dog Barbecue out there, Raging Bull Street Tacos, and You Need a Treat. And we'll also have the Noon Science Club handing out complimentary watermelon sausage and bottles of water.
Awesome. Yes. So the food trucks, you do need to pay for your meal, but the food, the sausage wraps, the watermelon, that is all free.
Absolutely.
And the another thing that we didn't quite talk about yet is with events like this, there are certain sponsors that go into it that kind of help make this a low cost or free event. So what are the sponsors for this event?
So for this year, we have a great sponsor. It's Xfinity. They're a presenting sponsor. They've been very helpful. They'll be on site, and you can visit their booth as well for some activities.
Okay, so we've covered a lot today. There's a lot that goes into this. So where can people find out more information?
They can find information at capitalized iHeart America.
There's csdx.gov/iHeartAmerica.
Correct.
Okay, and before we go, Louie, we're going to play a quick rapid-fire game of some 4th of July-themed questions here to get to know you more, as well as tie into our event here. So are you ready? Okay, what is your favorite 4th of July tradition?
Fireworks.
Fireworks, yes. That's a great one. I feel like you can't have 4th of July without them. Mm-hmm. What do you prefer, hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburger.
Okay, awesome. And do you prefer summer days or summer nights?
Summer nights, for sure.
Yes, definitely in Texas, summer nights I feel like are definitely more enjoyable. And what is your favorite College Station hidden gem park spot?
John Crompton Park, their pond is amazing.
Yes, and there's fishing opportunities
Correct.
there. Okay, and lastly, with Infinite Journey being our entertainment for the iHeart America celebration, what is your favorite Journey song?
Lights.
Lights. Okay, that's not a common one. I was expecting Don't Stop Believin'. I feel like that's the most known, but
Very much
Lights
so.
is a very good one, a hidden gem. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Louie.
Absolutely.
And that's what's up.